Hi and welcome back to Activity 3 of the 2016 Edexcel IGCSE examination practical. In Activity 3 we're going to look at using presentation software, and Martin wants a presentation about Cairn Cottage that will be displayed on a touchscreen. The presentation will tell the customers about the cottage and places they might like to visit. These are his designs for the slides. So he's got a title slide here with the logo in the bottom corner, all other slides with the text on the left and image on the right. And it tells us text needs to be dark blue, background has to be white. There are files available, so Scotland being where the information to visit, cottage also, and then the images folder. And it tells us what we have to do for each one. Create the presentation using the layout shown in Martin's design. So the first thing, let's just have a look at this, the resources folder. I don't think there is a presentation in here. I'm going to have to load up presentation software here. And then a new file. Hasn't loaded up. Why is that? I'm gonna find it, see if it helps me. There we go. As we can see, there's no presentation here, so it means we're going to have to create a blank one. Over here, we load up presentation and view and slide master. And we use the parent, which is this one up here. I'm going to move this over to the left-hand side, just in case I might need it. But it says to put the logo on the bottom right. So I'm going to go to resources folder, find the logo, which is Terrier, drag that in and make it smaller and fit it on the bottom corner. If you use the rule, as you can see, there's lines going in there, you'll be able to fit it in. Next part we're going to look at, we've got text is actually to the left, so I need to just move this to the left, like so. And the color scheme is text is dark blue. So I Control A, go home, reset the font color, and I will choose dark blue. And actually I'm going to turn the heading as centered, bold, underline as well, so it's a bit more clearer, because it just shows it is centered. Over the other one it says company name and cottage name, so let's just go to the center and we'll move this up a bit and we'll make the writing underneath just a bit bigger. Oops. There. Now, I believe that's all I need to do there. So then I can go to Slide Master and close that, and I now need to insert title slide and 5 other slides. So I go Insert 6 slides. Okay, perfect. On the title, I need to have a company name, which is Terrier Holiday Rentals. It says on the front, but Terrier Holiday Rentals. The cottage name is Cairn Cottage, like so. Then we go to slide 2. It asks us welcoming the customers to the cottage. So I need to open up these two files, these two Word documents. One is called Scotland, I know that, and the other one is called, I don't need that one yet, Cottage. There. So I've got welcome here, so I'm going to copy that. Minimize that, minimize that. We're on the second one, paste this in. And we'll move that up to the top. And we'll just delete that. So Terrier Holiday, so for each sentence, put a space. like so. Okay, so for each sentence, put a space. Next one, you want something about the cottage, which is this one here. Let's copy and paste that. And then after each sentence, at the end of each sentence, you put a space. Oops. Like so. Okay, perfect. Then we have to have details of place to visit in Scotland and their second place. So I need to go to the Scotland file. And I need to get the information. So this was going to be Edinburgh Castle. Drag this at the top. And just put more new lines, like so. Okay, so we just make sure there are new lines. Second one, of course, we're going to have is Loch Ness. Right there. And we'll just, every sentence, put it onto a new bullet point. So it just spreads it out, and then we want the contact details. Here, copy, and we'll paste that into here. And let's just indent this. We'll indent here. So we'll indent these so I can see them. That will be our title. I don't need that, but there's a space there I don't need. Indent that. That's fine. Indent that. And indent that. Let's just check the font as well. I'm going to change the size so it's all 24 so it fits. No, that didn't work. Let's change that to 20. Let's change them all to 20. You want consistency here for everything. Everything needs to be consistent when you're doing it. So, and finally, this one here. There we go. Now we want to put images down the side there. Of course, one of them is we need to use is the image that we've just had, or we've changed. So it says here, selected writer cottage in Scotland. Below you created the image holiday you had saved. So I need to use that somewhere. I think I might use that on the first slide, which is the welcome slide. Let's put that over here. There, actually that fits. Then we put everything else on. So Cairn Cottage. Which is this one here. Make it smaller. This is Edinburgh Castle, which is this one here. Loch Ness, this one here. And finally contact, which is a hard one. What do we use? Well, I think the best words to use is Martin himself. We'll have a picture of Martin on there. I think he deserves to be on there. So over we go, and it tells us to save it as PS1 and your name in the footer on each side. So I need to insert footer and we'll say my name in the footer. Actually, I'll put task PS1 and then my name as well. Apply to all. Then I go back and it says print a handout of the presentation with 2 slides in each one. So again, I should, I've just added another one. File, print, and we go edit footer, but this time we put it in this one here. So I'll say task PS1, and I'll say my name, and apply to all, and I'll say print 2 per slide, like so it should appear. I don't know why it's not appearing at the bottom. Notes and handouts, footer, should show it. I don't know why it doesn't. If it doesn't, then let's just copy that and put it at the top, but apply to all and you should see it. And then you just print that. And we'll save this as PS1 as well. Okay? So I'll just save this in the right place. Task PS1, there we go, in the resources. So we should have printed that as well. So I'll close that. It tells us to take a screenshot of one of your slides. Paste the screenshot of your slide into task PS1B. Yeah, it says open new word processing document. So I'll go to Word and insert header footer, so footers, and we'll call this task PS1B. We'll get rid of, put my name on the other side, file, save as, browse, task PS1B, and it says take a screenshot. Where is it? Take a screenshot of one of the slides and comment on one formatting feature you've used, and explain how it's fit for purpose. So I need to load up the Word document, the PowerPoint I should say, and take a screenshot. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this one and use the snipping tool. Use the screenshot, there we go. Like that, take a screenshot, paste it to Word. And what have we used? So, formatting features used. 1, headings are bold and underline, line to make them stand out. And secondly, the text broken up into bullet points to make it easier to read. Okay, going back. Save and print, so just Control S and then of course print. Open a new document again and it asks us to enter enter task PS1C and your name this time. So insert, footer, and this time I'm going to put task PS1C in the footer. Delete the middle and our candidate details, our name and candidate details in the footer. And we'll save it. Like so. And it says here, create hyperlinks on the title slide to the other sides, display the title slide and take a screenshot, and then display a dialog box you've used to set up the hyperlink. So that's fairly easy. So we just need to go to our main slide and put some hyperlinks. I'm going to basically add some boxes up here, and we'll say hyperlink and place in document, and I'll say to the other sides, I'll say welcome, All I'll do here is just edit the text here. So I'll say slide 2. And I'm going to copy each one. So that's copy, paste 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. And make sure you've got them all fitting. Like so. And we just move all these down. Now, the first one, of course, is done. The second one is going to be task 3. Next one is task 4, 5, 6. And we just right click on each slide. Place, Cairn Cottage, right click, edit. Oh, wrong one. I need the fourth one, which is going to be Edinburgh Castle. And then the next one, Loch Ness. And the last one should be Contact. Yes. And I just need to take a screenshot as well as one of these. But I need to take a screenshot of the page with the hyperlinks. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And then we need a screenshot of one of the hyperlinks as well. No, wrong one. Edit hyperlink, and we just take a screenshot of this window here. No, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? There we go. Take a screenshot and paste it to Word. Like so. And it tells us to resave and print on one side. So just save it and then, of course, print it. That is the end of activity 3. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.